Hey everybody, it's Will. I am back with another What's in the Box. Sadly, this time it wasn't even in a box, it was just in an envelope. But we'll get to that. This video is sponsored by our friends over at the Inked Marketing Team. You can contact them at www.inked.marketing today. See what they can do for your Kickstarter or Indiegogo. They would like us to remind you that the award-winning series Loco Hero from Monty Michael Moore is back again with issue 2. Get your copy today at inked.pub/Loco Hero 2. All one word. And as always, please subscribe, comment, and share. And I'm throwing this up there because I'm probably going to drop some fucking F-bombs. Not as many as I thought I was when I realized where it came from, but pardon the mess behind me. Of course, I'm always moving stuff from past lives around in boxes and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, I just kind of like the way this is doing. I wish we could like position stuff differently, like another program that I won't mention since I'm using StreamYard. But so I got a package in, and I have taken the book out of the bag and board. Got that little sticker on the back, Made in Hawaii, Mana Comics. I was very excited about this. As many people from my generation, we have grown up around shows in Hawaii. So we get like little bits and pieces of the history of the islands and its rich heritage and everything. And it's cool. And I like that stuff because I've always liked history. Sadly, they don't teach real history in school anymore. I'm not going to flip this around because I don't want to dox myself, but I can do this, and this is all that was there. I got the book and a couple like little extra doodads. Not even a bookmark. I was surprised at that. But as you can see right there, sorry for my shaky hand, not enough coffee yet. The book is bent. It's not much of one, and I could probably just self-press this out, hopefully between a couple of larger books, shall we say, omnibus books. But now I am not saying anything bad about the book. I am just saying bad about the packing and shipping. Usually when somebody pulls one of these on me, they usually cut and shove a couple pieces of cardboard inside around it to, attempt to protect it. He did not. They did not. I don't know who packed them for him. I know Chris Caravallo was the person that wrote the book, and it's his company, Mana Comics. I did get the Francesco Mana variant, not spelled the same way as the comic shop, because Mana Ohana family, Mana is spelled M-A-N-A, and Francesco's name is M-A-N-N-A. And Chris did sign the book, and Chris signed the book, and this is Francesco's exclusive variant cover. And there's an ad in the back, but it is an ad. It's an in-house ad for Mana Comics. What I wasn't too thrilled with was the self-insert kablam ad on the back, on the full page back cover with the QR code. Now, I don't blame them, and it probably got them a little cheaper. Inside the front cover, all that fine print, those were all the backers. So he did quite well on this Kickstarter, and he was a client of our sponsor, Inked Marketing. So not only was he on the podcast as part of the NSC Roadshow, but I invited him on because I was interested in the book. And I talked to him. He was super great guy. And I told my buddy Tim, aka refer to him as the Chief, because he was a Master Chief, just retired after 20 plus years in the service, and his last posting was in Pearl. And him and his wife, when he retired, and he got his job on this side of the warships. Him and his wife bought a house, and their family, him and her and the kids all settled in Hawaii. They got a beautiful home, and I'm very happy for him. But I told him about this comic company in Hawaii, so he was gonna check it out. But see, little things perturb me because if I sell books, if it's a high-end book, I wrap it all in bubble wrap. If it's just regular like dollar books, bagged, boarded, and in a Gemini 2 mailer. Boom. That's it. But this wasn't in anything. This is the middle of the book, just to show you. I mean, it looks amazing. He used high-end thick glossy stock paper, colors, pencils, everything. This is a top-notch book. This, I could see this coming out, through any of the, from Image down to any of the small press publishers like Scout or Vault, or pretty much anybody. This is like a beautiful book. So I'm gonna read it and do a review on it. Here's the little extra things. I thought this was going to be a lot bigger than it was. This is I guess like a holographic logo sticker for Anunu Warriors. Feels shiny. It looks big there, but it's not a big sticker. We get those. These look like they got run off got these for a good price. So he tossed these in for everybody, and that's just like one of the characters' logos. And no, that's not an anvil on his head. It's kind of like the old war helmets, because that is Ula Ula. That's that guy right there. My camera doesn't want to focus right now. But that's just kind of like a postcard. If they had gotten it a lot higher, then there would have been a character card for like each one of the warriors, but that didn't happen. There was a team up card though, starring Anunu Warriors and Amakue, Mother Mana, and the Royal Hawaiian Guard. That's kind of like a mini print. But, I'm glad I got it. It was a surprise. I thought it was something different when it came in. But, I hate to say it is what it is, but it was. It's here. I'm looking forward to reading it. I'm very interested to read it. I had a Buku comic sticker that was further down that kind of like fell off it started peeling off my tower, because I've been putting the stickers on my computer tower. I think it was because of my power source. My power source is at the back, but the main drive units up the front kind of like overheat it and separate the glue a little bit, so I moved it to another spot. But I'll find spaces for those afterwards. Before we get out of here, like with every video, until this is no longer available on Indiegogo or on Indiegogo on demand, you will be seeing this. So we're going to take a look at the trailer for Mavericks Origins Volume 1.
War is a topic of vital importance, a subject of inquiry that cannot be ignored. It is a matter of life and death. It can be a road to safety or to ruin.
In an alternate version of our world, brought to the brink of total collapse, rival nations fight for global domination, and elite pilots in futuristic combat suits wage war on the battlefield of tomorrow. Now, 6 brave soldiers on a seemingly routine rescue mission will encounter more than they bargained for and uncover a dangerous secret that could change their world if they live long enough to see it. Mavericks Origins Volume 1.
Now on Indiegogo.
Boom. Definitely go check that out. For more on that, you can go to Twitter and search for @TheGlobalFreak, RFEQ. And that'll take you to the creator's Twitter account, and from there you can find links to their YouTube, and of course the Indiegogo short link is right there. And I am definitely backing that. And boom. Hey, Dave, write me levers. So you're just showing up, so I'll show the book. I got this off a Kickstarter. And I was a little upset that it came in an envelope, Dave. That's it. No cardboard in the envelope. Whoop, there's a sticker. No cardboard in the envelope. It didn't come in a Gemini mailer. And the book is bent right there. You can see the bend. I'm surprised it didn't get destroyed more, because that envelope came all the way from Hawaii to my doorstep this morning. I am going to read it. The book, it's a beautiful book inside. I interviewed this guy, Christopher Cavallo, wicked nice dude. All the small print, that is all the backers for this book. And in the white off to the other side underneath the title is the names of the artists and editors for this book, because there were 5 or 6 variant covers and stuff. But I'll open it up. There's the center spread. It's a gorgeous book. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna take it up with him later. I'm gonna message him through his web store at manacomics.com. So I'm like, this is the first time he kickstarted anything, as far as I know. So I'm definitely gonna contact him and be like, dude, what is wrong with you? And even worse, that the guy signed on with the sponsor for Creators Outlet as a client. So he was on, via the NSC roadshow tour, and I had seen the book advertised online, and I wanted to check it out and talk to the dude anyhow. And he's a super nice guy. There's a chance that he just wasn't as informed as he should have been. All that hard word. You mean hard work? I think you mean hard work. Man, you're English. Why are you destroying your own language? Stop it. Just to mess it up at the end. Yes. I'm going to sit down and read it a little bit and see how it is. It's basically an origin issue, after they've already put out a whole crap load of books already. So he didn't want to put the origin at the very beginning. So this is this is a backstory that basically sets up the Mana Comics universe. So I'm going to check it out. I'm going to read it and, post a review on it. Bristolian is my first language, then English. Oh, that's why you mispronounce stuff. Okay. All right, me better. So I'm going to read the book. I'm excited to read the book because I was very excited about, the stuff in it and everything. But I'm gonna reach out to him and see, be like, did no one tell you about Gemini mailers? Or was there a special reason why mine got shoved in an envelope with no protection and shipped off from Hawaii? Because, well, when you back a crowdfunded book, you're paying a high-end premium as an investor that is, in for the long haul to see that project come to fruition in print. So you're paying a premium, and that's why you get little doodads. I didn't even get a bookmark. I'm like, no bookmarks. So I got 2 stickers and a small character card and a print, a mini print. It's maybe an inch shorter around than the comic, but it could be a simple oversight and inexperience. I just hope it wasn't a cost-cutting measure, because it'll cost a lot more in the long run. Yeah. Especially for anybody that was a first-time backer of his, I never heard of their stuff before, and signed on and got excited. Plus, a lot of other people took advantage of add-ons to get more books in this universe, so they could he had a tier on there where you could get, all the stuff, or you can get all the stuff in trades, fairly cheaply. I hope he wouldn't put any trades in an envelope like that. Ooh, boy. But maybe it was because it was a single book. I don't know. But we'll see. Did Lorenzo, when you go to this little funky page of me? Oh, let me. Turn it back around. I'm too old to be wearing my hat backwards. Did you ring the bell and select all notifications? I know they don't like sending out notifications, but this wasn't something that was planned out in advance either. It was just, I wrote it up and went on with it. But it's not a big bend, but you can see it there. And what happened to the thing? Oh, it's underneath. You can see it better there. See where the board went? It got bent pretty harsh right there. The backing board took the most of it, but it's still there. And I mean, not for nothing, when you back a book and pay like $25 for a crowdfunded indie book, you expect it to come, packed safe and secure and blah blah blah. Oh, you just didn't notice it. The book is from Mana Comics. They are a comic book company from Hawaii. Native Hawaiian started the company, and it is a New Warriors. And I'll flip open to here's the center page. I mean, you can see the book is gorgeous. And I've been like waiting to get this, and I forgot about it. Like every other crowdfunder book, I forget about it, and they come in, and I'm like, oh yeah, woohoo! And I rush upstairs and unpack it and see what's what, and I go from there. But man, oh man. So I'm gonna talk to the guy, and yeah, I know it does look beautiful, and yeah, if it was shipped and packed properly, that wouldn't have happened. That's my only issue with the book. That no bookmark. Who doesn't do a bookmark? It's the cheapest thing to do. Probably because everybody's doing it, so he just wanted to do something different. So he did a holographic sticker, like a regular, like off the roll sticker, and he did like a postcard sized mini print of one of the characters. If it had gone to max stretch goals, there would have been one for each of the characters, but they got the first one done. And then there was a mini print of the character who was Mother Mana. That's the one that's on this cover. And it's a signed book because, if I'm going to get an indie book, I want it signed, just in case. A lot of indie creators are really good with offering replacements for damaged books. Yeah, I'm gonna see what he says. But we'll see. I'm gonna contact him at his website once this is done. Let's see, what else do I have to talk about? Oh yeah, there is no creators outlet tonight. Instead, I will be co-hosting the kickoff show for CromCon 16 with Pops, over on Comic Talk with Pops Van Zant on. Yes, it was a crowdfunded book. So I mean, I paid like, you know, with shipping, I probably paid like $35 for that book. It's like, well, here's a $35 book. We're gonna send it not in a Gemini mailer, and then it's gonna come with a bend in the corner. So, because CromCon kicks off this weekend, and Pops wasn't sure of a couple things. Of course, he wanted me on backup. My daughter's going to be here, so I will be in and out of CromCon. If my daughter's hanging out in her room, fine. If she comes out, and you know, I'll be taking breaks here and there. But I will be always in the background, just in case Pops loses power, so I can come in and take over the show. But tonight there's a bunch of people on. I don't have the list. You can just go to the, or I can do it now. No, I can't. I don't know where the list is. He keeps it on a paper plate next to his desk. There's a kickoff show with a bunch of people that are invited. Hart D. Fisher's going to be there. Frank Forte is supposed to be there. A few other people. Peter Cimetti might be sliding through. Don Chin. You know, so it'll be a fun kickoff show. I know there's two big panels scheduled. One for Saturday night and one for Sunday night. Sunday night is I'm still calling. I don't care what Pops calls it. I'm still calling it the F-bomb show. It's ladies' night with Pops and RJ from Critical Blast. It's RJ's panel, and it's a great lineup with Kara, AZ Power Girl, Daphne Lage, Christy Shin, and a bunch of other ladies that I can't remember right now. And I can't remember what the Saturday night thing is. All I know is when somebody else comes in and takes over and it's their panel, I can just leave. And then I will just simulcast the panel to my big TV. Oh, good morning, darling. How are you? There we go. There's my Scottish accent. That's as good as I get. So I actually thought this book when it came in was something that Dory mailed me, but I haven't gotten that yet. But yeah, it's CromCon 16 all weekend. So kickoff show tonight. I think I still have directions on how to simulcast from Pops' YouTube channel onto mine. If that's the case, then you'll be able to catch it on mine. But I cannot. I am banned from Fuckerberg's fake book. So that's right. This is me all day. I am banned from Facebook. I've got like another 6 days to go because I replied to a meme, and apparently I made one of these pussies that fact checks Facebook. Feel that they weren't in their safe space anymore. Had to go back to commuting, and you're behind. Promise it's coming. That's good. I ain't going nowhere. Man, if I was going to die, I would have done that in 2016. Well, I actually did like 3 times at least. But, and they kept hitting me in the chest with the paddles, waking me up. It was very inconsiderate. So I'm going to get off of here for now. And it's It's coming up on lunchtime out here. It's like 11:40. Well, Dory, at least I was stiff, right? I've been suspended from Facebook before over memes I posted a year ago. One of them mocked the KKK. Yep. Context does not matter to them, Lorenzo. Facebook, Twitter, none of that stuff. It doesn't matter to any of them. They're just like, if there's something they see and they be offended because, they're, what are we offended at today, America? They'll do it. This was the grossest like gas station bathroom you've ever seen in your life. Somebody must have, eaten like $300 worth of food at Taco Bell and then run to this place. And it looked like it had never been cleaned since it was built. And the meme was, you have to clean this toilet or your mom goes to prison for 6 months. And there were a bunch of people in the chat that were like, sorry, Mom, I'll pick you up when you get released. And I was like, man, I'd just throw a grenade in there. And that's what got me banned for 7 days. That and 3 other posts basically like that, me doing smart ass schwammy comments. And those were all last year. So anytime that they come after you, if you've been on Facebook since it, originally started, every time that they suspended you, it gets longer and longer and longer. And after they've done X amount of 7-day suspensions, then you go right into 30-day suspensions. And, yeah, I know. But, it is what it is. It is kind of liberating that I could not, liberating and frustrating all at the same time. Liberating that, I'm like, good, just not going on Facebook. And then, on the other hand, I'm like, man, I can't talk to anybody. When they ban you, what happens is you cannot comment, share. You can't do anything. You can look, but don't touch. That's no fun. As a former strip club employee, let me tell you, looking and not touching is no fun at all. That's why I was an employee, not a customer. Anyhow. However, they do let you still use Messenger. And even though Facebook and Instagram are the same company and basically the same thing on a slightly different level, truth, yeah. I can still use Instagram, and so I'm just been doing Instagram and Twitter. I shared this one out to the Outright Geekery YouTube, and of course, this was on my YouTube and over on Periscope on Twitter, because apparently there's a crap ton of Facebook people over on Twitter. Can't imagine why. So I get at least like 30 views when I go live for anything over on Twitter, and a lot of times a lot more. There's been a bunch of times when we've done the Seanzilla art show where we've gotten over 100 views on Twitter. So, that's pretty cool. And yes, Seanzilla, Sean Howe will be on CromCon, and I will definitely be there during his segment. And during his segment, we're going to turn it into a sale. He has a ton of original art that's all going up for sale, and you can't buy it. You won't be able to buy it like right there on the spot from him, but all the information will be provided, so you can contact him either through Facebook or Instagram, and set something up. and these are all like original pieces, not prints. So prints is still available, of course, but he's selling a slew of originals because he's doing like a lot more stuff now. But anyhow, I'm gonna shut up and get out of here, and I will see you later tonight for the kickoff show at CromCon. I think that's like 8 or 9 o'clock, something like that. And I might be back on. I have a couple of 5-minute, not really 5-minute video reviews coming down the pipeline. One is for Mike Jimmy LaRoche de Berlin's newest issue of Life on Korra. And I will probably be reviewing A New Warriors and a couple of other books. So, if I get bored, I'll blast through like a half dozen books and just do them, just go up and bump, because I'm bored. So that, and I'm like so far behind in reviewing anything. So, all right, everybody have a great rest of your day. I know it's morning out on the West Coast. It's the future in jolly old England, where Bristolian Dave is. Just the future. I was like he's 5 hours in advance. And I should ask you to look to see what the lottery numbers are for us over here today. That way I can go and play them and win. I'll cut you in. Anyhow, I would just buy more comics. It doesn't matter. So until then, I thank everybody for jumping in and on the chat, Bristolian Dave, Lorenzo Sleestack, Dory, and anybody else that was in there. So until later on, peace, love, and read some comics. And be at CromCon 16 tonight.